to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All right, guys, so I'm back. Thank you so much. Wow, the music just starts up again like that. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I'm awake, I'm alive, I feel great. Guys, I think we're a couple of days away from the whole world crumbling. I don't know. I've been looking at it several different ways. Like, I think about everything that's ever happened in the past to now, like where we're at. And people keep telling me to get ready for a reset because this economy is crashing. As you see the market burning off and selling off, GameStop still holds strong. We're still $22 in that range, which would be $88 pre-split, $89, $90 pre-split. Great. These are great prices to get in at, right? So I'm not afraid of it. Like I'm enjoying this. And in addition to that, I look at AMC, I look at APE, I look at HYMC, I look at like every investment they try to push in front of you and say, wow, look at how far they've come down. Like they're still falling to this day and they're going to keep going. But we stay even, we stay strong. So I'm happy about that. I did make some videos about the growth of the channel where we're at. I wanted to celebrate that with you guys and you guys saw it. We're about to hit 5 million minutes viewed this year alone. Obviously over the lifetime of it all, we've had plenty of hours and hours of watching content and we do great. So I'm just happy that you guys are here with me to share that. And if this is your first time on a live stream or first time here in the channel, like and subscribe, do the best you can. There are no affiliates, no merch links, nothing like that. We're not selling you anything. We're just giving you some great info. So with that being said, the things I'm preparing for, just so you guys know, like 2023 is a big year for me. And the reason why I say is because this will be the year that I actually can transition my timeline. And what I mean by that is I'm going to be getting a new position at work at some point this year. At some point this year, I'll be switching shifts. And when I switch my shift, right now I'm on the night shift. I stay up all night. It's a grind. I wake up. I try to go live with you. But I just got to tell you guys this because this is the direction that I go. And then you guys will understand, like when you see a video, you'll be like, oh, now I get it. He's going to be on at this time. I just don't know what my timeline is going to be, but it'll happen sometime in January, February, more than likely. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. But what that's going to do is going to allow me to look at things a little differently because every time I'm up, I get new people and I see new things. Like if I go live at midnight, there's a whole crew out there. There's a whole night crew, what they call the industry crew. Those people that work in the industry that are up late at night, that's who they are in the middle of the week. So if I ever go late, live like at midnight, well then you know what's going on. But chances are that won't be happening. Have you seen what I go through every day? I try to stay alive out here and I'm watching these markets. But I think about it like in the macroeconomic standpoint of banks having money, banks borrowing money, Fed increasing rates by Wednesday, which they will do. There's no way we stay flat. There, you have to have an increase because we are trying to turn this Titanic with one paddle. It's so hard for this economy to change and turn. My buddy at work that I brainstorm with at night, he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Can you believe?" He goes, "You don't think so?" Guys, I don't know. I don't know who shut down my Twitter. Like, I don't want to blame anybody because, Twitter's very, they're not transparent. It's a terrible process to appeal anything. I've appealed twice now, wrote diligent emails, let them know exactly how I feel I'm suppressed or allow me to breathe out here and say what I got to say. But that's okay. I'll keep posting videos. But I was talking to my buddy and we were like, hey, what's going on with this world? And I said, I put out a tweet to Elon Musk like 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I can't see my past messages. I have some of the most heartfelt DMs in my lifetime. From Almo, Ruben, Sharon, Peppered, so many people that have reached out and said the most heartfelt things. I no longer have access to those. And so it sucks because we share ideas and we share mindsets. And I used to reflect back on that. I used to try to go back into my DMs and read them and give me like some motivation to show up every day. I need something, right? Like you guys get to go watch old streams and old videos and be like, hey, look at here's Marantz on a day off. I could still watch them, like whatever. I don't get to go read back whatever you guys wrote. And it sucks in a way because that's like part of my, like me keeping receipts over this long time, of our growth and our passion and what we get through. So I'm okay. I'm going to get over all that. But what I said was, I said to Elon in the message, just to get back on track, was I said, hey, I don't care about FTX and SBF and them, suppressing info there. I don't care about an election. I said, I just wanted to know about 19, right? Cove. And apparently I can't say these words because I get shadow banned or I get blocked or whatever it may be. But I said it that way because I felt like the markets were the most manipulated ever. And I think back to like World War II, right? Like, and you had that whole timeline where everyone was building for this war. I mean, you had women in workplace that you never had before back in the 40s. And while that was going on and the men were away and they came home, and then of course they created the baby boom for the next 15 years, they started having babies because what do you do when you come home? Right? I mean, it's just what you do. And so they created this run. And by knowing the timeline of the baby boomers from that standpoint, a war created an industrial revolution, right? This whole transformation of this country where it was okay to buy a home. It was okay to have a car. It was okay to have this job that's going to pay you. But before that, it was the rich eat the rich and the poor were just poor. I mean, we had like two classes basically before 1930s, right? And that's the way it was. And now you had it come out to where everyone's on the same playing field or there's a middle class essentially. And so as you go through, you found out that you couldn't sustain that. Like in the 70s, they figured this out. They had to take us off the gold standard. And then when they do it that way, you had to project for everybody that was born from 1944 to 1962 in that time frame. I don't know what the baby boomer demographic is. I think it's somewhere in there, right? The window. I'm close. But those guys are all going to retire at one point. So as those guys get ready to retire, which is now 2017 to now, everyone's retiring. You now have a whole industry reset where people are pulling money out of the stock market and people are revamping what they're going to do and people are living longer. So now you need even more money. And so when I follow the money that way, I saw banks getting greedy and overreaching, and that was 2008. That was 2000, this whole time frame where we needed money. So that's why I say a hoax of some kind. And when I say a hoax, I know it's real, but I'm saying some managed event would have had to happen. There's no way. And what happened? What happened was something that I've never seen in my lifetime. I talked to my grandma Nina, talked to my grandma Jessie, and this is before they passed, obviously. And I always ask these questions, like, what are the most influential days of your life? Like, what do you remember? And they would always tell me, like, oh, when we walked on the moon, or they would say, like, when JFK got assassinated. And they would tell you like these certain dates in life where your life changed. And I remember all the days in life that my life changed. I remember 9/11. I really do. I don't remember the housing crisis. I mean, I lived it. I got laid off. I found out the whole market closed up. Nobody could buy a home. The houses were increasingly. But I remember a specific day where everything just came crashing. Right? I was told about Lehman Brothers. I was told about Bear Stearns. I wasn't paying attention the way I do now. But I do remember the day when they told me to lock up everyone and we're going to flatten the curve. 2 weeks. But have you ever seen the whole world get shut down? I mean, the whole world. And then everyone's okay. Everyone's okay not to pay bills. Everyone's okay not to pay for things. And now we're going to give everybody free money. Everybody. And I'm talking about every country. The whole world. And where did they get the money from? They're just giving it to banks at this point. Because we're giving it right back to the bank. We get the check. What do we go do? Do we go cash it? Some people did. But most people put it back into the bank. And they're like, okay, here you go. It's right back into the bank. Now the banks have the liquidity to stay alive because maybe they're over leveraged. Maybe you think FTX is an issue? Try every bank in America that's leveraged 10 to 1, 20 to 1. It's not just one group of thinkers. So when Wall Street sees you putting money back into the stock, any stock, Everything spiked. So from 2020, when it was crashing like it should, the whole world should crash in 2020. You created supply chain shortages. It wasn't, oh, no one's working, so they're not making things. No, I can not go to work for 2 weeks, come right back, and guess what? We'll crank this shit out. We'll just make more. We'll work overtime. We'll get more tables to you. We'll get more chairs. We'll get more. Like, what is it? What is it that you weren't getting enough of? It's not that you didn't have enough. It wasn't that they were locked up in the harbor. It wasn't any of that. Because you weren't having supply chain shortages in Japan. I got a friend here named Kyoto Experts. This is a guy right here on the channel. He's going to tell you there's no one. They're not paying extra for U.S. exports, however you want to say it. It's reverse for us. So as they import U.S. items, they're not paying more. They pay better than us. They pay less price than we do here, and it's made here. So we went ahead and had this happen because we gave everybody money, and they went to the stores and they bought everything they don't need. Everybody did. And so for every guy out there, I'm telling you, I saw a young lady with 2 kids. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I saw a young lady with 2 kids. Doesn't look like there's a baby daddy around. I'm shopping. Now I'm shopping for a new fridge because I need one. Right? And I'm going from store to store to store. I'm like, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll just order it online. I'll figure it out. Well, I have another fridge. I don't need it yet. I saw a lady buy a Power Wheel. Power Wheels are and I was just like, remember Power Wheels? Little Jeep. Cost you like $200, $250, $300 max. It was $500. She didn't bat an eye. Oh, I want the Jeep. For who? For what? Do you live in an apartment? Are you going to be driving this thing around? Who's going to lock it up? What happens when the batteries die? Who else is going to use it? Like, there's so much wasted money in this world. Everybody who has a PlayStation 5, everybody who has this access to, like, everybody's spoiled. Everybody has an iPhone in your pocket. Show me an Obama phone, and then I'll believe you. And I'm not saying you can't afford things, guys. I'm not saying you don't deserve the better things in life. What I'm saying is this shit ain't free. And everybody got free money. Everybody around me got free money. And I'm just looking around. Did I get all the stimulus checks? I kind of did. Did I get the full amount? Probably not. Like, there's tax brackets for this shit, but I'm not upset. The whole time I'm doing it, I'm like this. Please vote somebody in office. It's not just going to hand out money. Yes, Trump and Biden both gave out money. The Democrats bought the vote. There's a big difference. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, then you weren't alive during the election and you weren't paying attention to Georgia. I'm just saying. But I look at it all and I tell you this, guys. This is why I'm telling you this whole thing right now. I'm supposed to be reading the chat and I apologize. But you will always see some crazy event happen, something that you've never seen happen when the banks are over leveraged. Tell me I'm wrong. But I saw 2 buildings get planes drove into them and then demolition, allegedly, demoed in front of the world, killing thousands of people. Who did it? Why? Why does World Trade Center 7 go down? That building just collapsed an hour later, or whatever the hell it was. Guys, I've seen planned demolitions. I've seen buildings get on fire. Planes fly into buildings. Guess what they do? They burn. And they burn for hours. They burn for days. They don't do what you saw. Am I a conspiracy theorist? Am I crazy? No. I'm just a man with 2 eyes. And I'm telling you, that shit that happened in 2020, where they shut down this whole world and gave everybody free money to go pump back into the system, that's what's getting sucked out right now. You're getting burned off right now. Oh, it'll buy you time. It'll buy you time till the next bullshit. And what's the next bullshit? Well, you already know what you're dealing with. You know you're dealing with Ukraine and Russia. Why? Why feel the need to go invade anywhere? Why feel the need to go to war, supposedly? Why feel the need to do anything? Why are we not just chilling? Why can't everybody just go out and watch the World Cup, watch some Dallas Cowboy football, watch the stock market, invest in a gaming company, buy some games? Why can't we just get along? Is that what it is? Every time I see this world come to a crumble, there's a huge event. An event that I'll have to remember forever, and I have to share it with my kids and explain it to my kids. And I remember them, and I'm living them. So I I tell you, this is a struggle between rich and poor, and no one allowing you or wanting you to get back up. There are some people out here who have great business models, people out here that are going to make money. But I tell you what, even those small business owners, they crumbled during the pandemic. They had no choice. But there was programs. There was programs for business owners to borrow money. And when you borrow that money, it's tax-free for like 4 to 5 years. And you were able to borrow the money for free. And what'd you do with the money? Did you spend it? Because you got to give it back. Did you invest it? Well, that's what they want you to do. But when you invested that money, think about it. They took it still. So what were you supposed to do? File for one of these loans, get the money, and then not spend it at all. Just say, hey, I have this money here, and I got to find a way for it to make money. But I feel they gave you the money to take the money. That's how I feel about it. That's why I feel this market is down. That's why I feel people shouldn't be putting money into blue chips per se. Nothing's up. Nothing is up. Remember, it's all about like taxable events. You have made no money from 2020, from that time of the crash to where they started giving you checks to now, unless you sell. And if you sell, what did they increase last year? Capital gains tax. First thing Biden did, increase the capital gains tax. And he goes, okay, all you guys who had the free money, you guys want to make money, go make it. I'm getting a portion of it. You get taxed off of it. I'm not this guy like bashing my head against the wall like, oh, wow, look at this. Doesn't work that way. Like, oh, no. You guys don't have to agree with me politically. Not at all. It's not about right or left. It's not. They both do the same thing. They both cater to a crowd. I just happen to like the crowd I'm with. That's it. But I'll tell you what, the crowd I'm with is not right or left. The crowd I'm with is GameStop. GameStop reminds me a lot of the military. I'm going to tell you guys. Okay? This is my own personal appearance or personal, what I went through in the military. When I joined the military, it was during peacetime. The only thing going on was little stuff going on in Somalia, a little Bosnia, no war at all. And during that time frame, 9/11 happened. And a lot of soldiers were in formation. Like, I don't even want to be here. I didn't sign up for this shit. But I'm here. I need this college money. And it was always something, right? Somebody always had the reason for being in. Like, what's your why? Why are you here? Type deal. Some of us, some stone-blooded killers, some real G.I. Joes, we're like, I'm just here because I love my country, and I'm gonna. It's all right. You're gonna live because of me. Right? There's a whole group. There's some badass dudes out there. There really are. And then there's the ones who are not badass. You look left, you're like the Marine, the AMC investor, the Marine. You're like, he's got to tell you he was in the military. You can't tell the difference. Man, sending with Al from Boston. Peace out. Hey, what's up, Al? How you doing, bro? I know you're live right now. You're still. I know I haven't been bashing AMC per se. Like, oh, he doesn't bash AMC right now because he's scared. I'm not scared. Shit. Bro, come on now. Bash yourself. Look in the mirror. You do every day, fatty. Anyway, back to it. So we're all in the military, and there's so many people that are negative about what the mission is, like what we're doing. Man, this sucks. Man, I don't even want to be here. I don't care if platoon sergeant tells me to charge up that hill. I'm not going. Well, you want ammo? Go take it yourself. You need water. You need gas. You need JP8. You would come out with all these things you want to argue about. And then would you really do it? And then, you're still there the next month, the next week. Yeah, I'm still, but you're still collecting the check. And when I see the negative part of it, I'd always be like, man, will this guy just shut up and get out of here already? Either get out or get part of the team. Like get on the right side of it all. And I say that to GameStop investors. For every GameStop investor that's bullshitting with me in comments and telling me, see, look what they're doing to us. This is why you need to do this. This is why it has to happen this way. And we're never going to make a profit. And we're failed. And we need to squeeze. And that's the only reason why I'm involved. And it's like, shut up, dude. Get out of here. Go take your little college tuition and leave. That's it. Because if you're not here to believe in something, you ain't with me. I believe in it more than I do anything. I believe GameStop's progressing, and I think they're making the right changes. So I'm just chilling with you guys. I'm supposed to be reading the chat, and I will. But other than that, it's like I said, it's not about right or left. Not at all, man. I tell you, I hate crime. I hate child molesters. I hate child neglect, mistreatment, maltreatment. I hate domestic violence. I hate everything that has to do with being wrong in life, like all the negatives. Trust me, any unhealthy situation, get the hell out of it. This is a healthy one. This is one that gives you merit. This is one that gives you like direction. It actually puts it puts hair on my chest. It makes me feel like so good about myself. It really does. I don't want hair on my chest, but I'm just saying. It used to be the thing growing up. Hey, eat that pizza crust. You're going to get some hair on your chest. Yes, Dad, I will. No, I'm just telling you guys, man. Stick with it. Stick with it if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Just know that I'm always going to look at you like you're the bitch. Okay? That's who I am. I'm looking right at you. All of you. No. But I don't need your money to prove it. To prove that we're on the up and up. I just ask that you guys do the best you can with the people around you and make good choices. We did a really good thing this year by riding and grinding and riding it this long. You know, they took a year to give you a mental mind fuck, excuse the language, of how they want you to view your investment. View it as a failure. View it as being down. You know, and I was like, man, like I know the ones that are down. I know Ape is down 84%. I know AMC is down an ungodly amount. But GameStop, even the whole time frame. Go look at January of this year to now, same price range. It's the same thing. We're still in the same boat. Like we're not moving. And that's because you can't move us. We're absolutely the footers of a giant ass brick wall. They can knock it down and we're still not moving. We're in the ground, baby. And it's not that I'm gonna hold it to zero. That's not what I'm doing. No way. But it's not going to zero, right? We had this conversation yesterday as far as what company can you name that has zero debt, cash on hand, and a great leadership. If I strip down every business in this world, okay, take away the product, take away everything, take away all the money on hand, take away all the debt, take away everything they do, and just put the leaders in front of me. Leaders. Who am I going with? I'm still going with the GameStop crew. I'm still going with Matthew Furlong. I'm still going with Ryan Cohen. I'm still going with Larry Chang. Still going with Alan Allen. Still going with Michael Day. Still going with Mark Vadden. I'm still going with the crew. And the reason is because that crew just happens to be in the business of the things that I understand and the things I love. E-commerce is that business. And understanding how to acquire things over time respectfully, legally. And I always have to say legally because look what happened here. Look what happened to all these companies that are doing things, you know, the shenanigans. But GameStop's not that. They're not commingling funds, as you would say. But they managed to lose $90 million, 50 of which was FTX partnership from what we're reading. So let's just put it at $40 million loss. $40 million loss. If you go $40 million loss, you are now looking at cost of doing business, okay? Increase on, payroll increases, controllables. And then in addition to that, inflation. So you're looking at around a $20 to $30 million loss. I'll just call it 25, 24 in that range. About $8 million a month is what GameStop lost. And people are up in arms because they don't understand the numbers. They don't understand how to really break it down. The people that do know how to break it down, those people that are still holding, still driving, still staying strong. And you'll see next quarter how it works out for you. Then you see the quarter after that, and the quarter after that, and the quarter after that. And I tell you, 2024, like I've said, is the year that we could be introduced into the S&P 500, where we have an 60% drop off, 80% drop off on lease agreements, on payments. So there's another $100 million, $150 million under our belt that'll come our way. There's just no way, and I'm telling you, unless you plan on shutting down this world again, unless you plan on some major event happening, right now, the way it's set up, it's a run. It's a run, and people don't think it's relative because they only want to get rich today, and they want to get it now because they're all kids, and all they see is Instagram, and all they see is Snapchat and TikTok about people on vacation and people, getting their bodies reimaged and visiting all these restaurants and doing all this stuff. It's like, that's not life. Do you know how much I had to teach this to my children? That's not life. Every night. Oh, are we going to have dinner tonight? Yeah, mom's going to cook. Oh, okay. Hey, can we go to Outback? What the hell are we going to Outback for? I don't know. I wanted that blooming onion. I go, son, do you know how much that costs? No, it's only like $9, Dad. You think blooming onion is only $9? Let me tell you how much it's going to cost me. There's 7 of us. There's 5 kids, 2 adults. That's 7 drinks at $3 a piece. That's already $21. Your blooming onion, which only you're going to eat apparently and no one else, there's another. So now we're at $30. Now we're all going to order plates. So there's 7 of us, and every plate there's $20, just ballparking it. So now I'm at $140 plus the original 30 and 40. We're at $170 because you had a wild hair up your ass and you want a blooming onion. And I still got a tip, and I got to get taxed, and I'm out of $250 because I had to drive there. And I'm just telling you, that's just one night out. That's how I see things, guys. And maybe it won't cost that much. Maybe I can dial it back and people can share plates or whatever it may be. But no. For all you 20-year-olds, all you 20-somethings, I'm talking to you right now, all you 20-somethings. This is the reason why I talk to 20-year-olds a lot, because you're all trying to impress each other and or a female. Females are attracted to guys with things. This is why guys have nice cars, because girls like nice things. Because that's going to get somebody, oh, he's got a nice car, girl. Do me a favor. Stop dating the girl who wants a nice car. Date the girl that'll date you in a hoopty. Hi, my wife, right? No, I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it. Or don't date. Be 20-something, start saving up some money. Start investing. All you kids that own GameStop right now, from 29 on down, you're rich. You're the richest you'll ever be in your life. I don't care what's in the fridge. I don't care what's in the cabinet, in the pantry. Nope. I don't care what car you drive. If you have GameStop shares and you're in your 20s, you're rich, and you're going to be rich. Listen to me. Please, I beg you, I implore you, you're going to be rich. And it's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be for an Instagram flash and to show the cash you got. Or you can brag about all your investments, how smart you are, more so than the guy at work who's been buying stock in his company for 30 years. No. We're not here for bragging rights. You know how many times I got to go around people? There are some very successful people around me every day. They're worth millions of dollars every day. And I tell them, hey, and they go, are you still buying GameStop? I buy GameStop. That's what I buy. That's what I'm going to be buying for the next 2 years. And I tell them like that, like, you're crazy. I said, no, I'm not crazy. I know. I've done the homework. Have you? No, they don't have the time. That's why we have this channel, so that I can do it. You don't have to. You can just watch, or you can push me play while you're working or while you're doing things. And then you're listening. You're like, okay, now I get the fundamentals of why Marantz is involved and why other people should be. And he breaks it all down. And as we go through this life, all you 20-somethings, and you get paid your paycheck, average right now, average minimum wage around $15 to $20 in that range, what people make right now. So let's just call it $17.50. So your check every 2 weeks is around $1,200 if you're full time. Okay, $1,200 every 2 weeks, $600 every week. That is a lot of money. That is an amazing amount of money for somebody with no skill set, somebody that has no idea on how to communicate with adults, and they just walk, they just go to work, they clock in, yeah. I mean, and they get paid an amazing amount of money. Yeah, $600 every week. Do you know what that $600? You know what they do with that $600? They have a cell phone they can't afford. They have a car they can't afford. They have gas they can't afford. They don't realize the insurance rates are so damn high, and then they want to go out to eat every night, and they want to take a girl out and get her nails done and go buy a dress on, some Kardashian dress. $89, some skim dresses. I need some skims or whatever the hell it was. I was like, what? So we went by, they say it's $89. I said, oh, it's $8 to $9? No problem. I'll buy you 2 of them. No, $89. Babe, close the website. You're joking. You could never, guys. You guys, I'm the wrong guy. And it's not because I'm Scrooge or anything. I lived this life with you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You want me to take you out? Look at this. I'm going to tell you guys something. There was this girl bragging. She was like, I'm worth Mastro's. If you guys don't know what Mastro's is, it's a $300 a night restaurant. You're not going. Okay? You could, listen to me. My wife and I have been together going on 16 years now. We're past 15. We're going to 16. We have never eaten at Masters. Never, ever, nor will we ever. Hey, babe, how you doing? Don't get no ideas. We're not going. No, $300, $150, $200. No. Hey, babe, Applebee's, 2 for $20. All right, sounds good. I'm sorry. It's not that it tastes so good and I got to have it. You got to have the finer things in life. No, I don't. Let me live this life. Let me eat, Ritz crackers. Let me figure all this out. Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its, bro. I just Cheez-Its and a Dr. Pepper. That's good. Hey, babe, do you need anything for dinner? Nah, I had a box of Cheez-Its. That's, bros, let somebody else live that. Let somebody else. You can go get it every now and then, but I'm just telling you, man. I only know this because I see people around me every day struggling. And it's not that I'm not struggling. I'm struggling too. I struggle just with you guys. Let me tell you, man, I struggle. The other night, we woke up in the middle of the night and my wife had said, hey, the fridge, I don't think it's working. We got it checked out. Wake up, water everywhere. The freezer's not working. Everything. I got them 10:30, 11 o'clock. We got to start moving all the groceries out. Got to put them in the other fridge. You got to, we're going through things. It's like one hit after another, right? Like it just happens that way. And it's Christmas. So what the hell? I got to buy Christmas gifts. These kids need things. They want things, I guess. I don't know. I tell them, I got nobody in my family I got to buy for. I'm not buying anything for my brothers and sisters or my dad or my mom or none of them. They all have money. They all have things. I'm just going to call them up and say, hey, Merry Christmas. I wish I would have got you something this year. A little rough this year. A little rough every year. It's going to be this way for a minute. I'm okay with it. I'm dialed in. I'm buckled in. Maybe it's just me. I'm supposed to read the chat. And I'm kind of reading it in a way. But I'm currently eating Cheez-Its. That's all I read. That's it. I think everyone who lives off of a fixed income is feeling the most pain. And it's sad. It's sad because it is those baby boomers that their kids don't want to take care of them or the kids wish they would just die already. That's the scariest part about getting old is people wishing you weren't here. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is why grandparents are so important and to grandchildren. Nowhere in my day did I wish this year was the year that Grandma Jessie and Grandma Nina passed. No way. No way. I know that what Grandma Nina meant to myself and my wife and the way she took care of us, or like this voice of reason, right? And if you really needed something, she'd be there for you. There's no way. But you honestly feel like there are some families out there that wish that the older people were not around, where they put them in homes. I think it's a cultural thing. I'll tell you right now, in the Mexican household, you don't put your elderly in convalescent homes or ship them off to other people. You stop everything you're doing and you go help out everybody. I don't care who you are. And it's just a cultural thing. And that's why people come up with ideas and plans and people sleep with one eye open because they're afraid of their own children, I guess. I don't know. I'm not afraid of my kids. I'm going to tell my kids right now, if dad starts getting ill, hey, listen, I'm halfway done with life. I'm good with this. I'm good with telling you. I have never had a male individual in my life, in my family, live past the age of 79. It's unfortunate to say, but hey, we eat a different way, we live a different way, and no one's lived past 79. So I'm halfway done. That's it. So you're going to get the next best 40 years of me right here on YouTube, and that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm going to work till I'm 70. That means I'm only going to have a retirement age of 9 years left? What am I going to do for 9 years? I don't know, and I don't care, because I'm not trying to have fun out here. I'm trying to grind, baby. I'm trying to do this shit that nobody wants to do. So that when those kids look at me, they'll be like, yo, my pops was different. That's my thing. Because honestly, guys, and I tell you, I share my whole life with you. Like, I think I'm the only dude who's willing to do this shit, but because everybody wants to talk to stock. Hey, you guys want to do this? Watch this. This is what everybody wants to do. Hi, guys. GameStop, 2285. The volume is at 2.73% today, 2.37 million, and that's not even 1% of the float. So great. There's GameStop. Okay, cool. Are we done? Are we done talking about the price? Okay, cool. I'm gonna do 9 years left. What to do? Every drug out there. No, I don't want to do no drugs. I don't want to do that either. Like the things I want to do, guys, for sure, is I want to talk and I want to tell these stories because I don't know enough about my grandparents. And hell, my dad's pretty good at telling me like what was going down, like when he was growing up. But he's never really like had the time to just sit there and just shoot it. And I do it every day right here. I grind, man. I'll tell you, I wanted to write a book about my life a long time ago because I think it's pretty amazing the way it's all run out. But everybody has an amazing story. Everybody does. I've sat here on the phone with Almo for hours to hear just a portion of what he goes through. You guys heard Pepper with Salt's outline in a 30-minute interview, and it gave you great admiration and respect, but you guys still don't know the hardships, right? The tough times. And well, maybe he had no tough times, but no, I mean, we've all had something. We've all had dilemmas. I mean, even recently for a lot of us. So like Kyoto's a mystery man, and Ruben's out here, doing work in the middle of summer. Like he's raising daughters in Texas, which can be easy. And I just respect everyone's grind. Everyone here as you guys go through it. So I'm always going to be here for you, but I'm always going to tell you my side because that's what I do, just so you guys know that you're not alone. I don't know enough about my grandparents because there was a language barrier. They didn't speak English. Most of them spoke Spanish, mainly only, which is crazy because I didn't learn Spanish. It was your fault. You didn't want to learn or whatever they said. It wasn't that way. My sister's fluent in Spanish and my parents, they know Spanish and it's different. But I'm not going to give that opportunity to my grandchildren. My grandchildren are going to know everything. They're going to know about the time I cut my toe in half when I was 6 years old with the butcher knife, trying to cut cardboard in half. I had no supervision whatsoever. Thanks, Mom. No one was there. It was just me, a knife, and my foot. Cut that bitch in half. I was actually 7. I wasn't 6. I was 7. And I proceeded to play soccer every day at lunchtime and kick a football around. I went home with bloody socks every day. My mom, why are your socks bleeding? Mom, you know why my socks are bleeding. What are you talking about? Well, stop kicking things. Oh, we're playing. I love to play. I love to play the games. But it's real. I might not be a real GameStop, but I will look just like one. Oh, it might not be a real GameStop. Oh, you're saying if we mow ass, you would definitely have a random GameStop store pop up on Google Maps in the middle of nowhere in Japan, in the Japanese countryside. Man, you make me want to eat some sushi. I just want to, I don't know, I'm hungry right now. I didn't even know I was going to go live right now. Honestly, guys, I said in the Discord, if you guys don't join the Discord, it's right there. It's free. It's on top of the chat. Join the Discord. There's some great people in there. New people every day, actually. It's awesome. I don't know how we keep getting new people, but it's great. I love it. More people show up, the better. I'm going to read the chat and I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm just telling you guys, I love this. I love what we do. I love how we hang out every day and we talk about whatever we got to talk about. But if you guys ever want to talk about real stuff, like whatever's going on with the stock, I mean, obviously, people asked this question the other day on Twitter, and I don't have a Twitter. Okay, let's just clear that up. I don't have a Twitter. If you guys see anybody posting my pictures or me, like somebody who looks like me, they're the reason why I get banned, or they're one of the reasons. It's just really unfortunate in my lifetime that I can't have social media because they decided to hijack them and take our pictures and our name and our likeliness. And there's no one to sue. There's no one to go back at. It is what it is. And I don't have $8 to pay per month to verify I am who I am because I don't have an iPhone. So I couldn't do that on Twitter either. There's just a lot. Sam Hayes says, Marantz, I don't agree with everything you say, but I have respect for you and your convictions. Sam, you and I have come to a disagreement on AMC. Does that mean we can't be human? Does it mean we can't be adults? Not at all, right? But I really respect you typing that up, and it means a lot to me. And I thank you for always coming back and supporting me and supporting us in the community that we've grown here on the channel. So I really appreciate it. And thank you. And AMC is going to go to fucking zero. Okay. You're going to lose every dollar. Okay. Adam Aaron lied to you. Yes. And it's a bad investment. I'm never changing, bro. Okay. You guys got me all wrong. Like I'm never going to wake up and just be friendly about shit. Like, there's shit that I just don't agree with. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I ain't doing that. It's that, call it the Almo in me, okay? The Almo. Every time I'm starting to feel like I'm going to be a little soft or something, hey, bro, just dropping by to say hi before I go pick up the lady. Hey, Ryan Sung, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. You said some really nice words every time, so I appreciate that. But there we go. We don't need Twitter. We got a full show here. You ain't lying about that, Rick James. You know, I just appreciate you guys getting the word out as much as you can. Hot this year. How you doing? Sam, at least you have a sense of humor about it. Yeah, man. Yeah. But it's the Almo in me. You know, I got Almo on one shoulder and I got Ruben on another shoulder. I ain't even joking with you. Ruben is the most lovable, respectful adult that I've ever come in contact with. Okay. Ruben is the real deal, right? Ruben's like, hey, God bless you, brother. How you doing? He's like an angel, right? And then I got Almo over here. All right. Almo's the dude you want to call when you got some shit. That's just the way it goes down. So, and Hot this year is the driver. It works out that way. So I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. U.S. trustee just filed a formal objection to the creditor redaction of the FTX. Still reading, but it's an interesting argument based on FTX's policies and European creditor needs. Wow. Well, if they ever want to name them, I would love to know who they are. But Almo has multiple accounts for NFT. Will Gizmo, I tell you what, all you punk ass, all you do is have multiple accounts. Apparently, I have multiple accounts that I don't know of. That's crazy because I don't. Just put it that way. But I'm gonna say something to you guys really quick on my way out the door because I do got to get going. I have to work today and I gotta take care of some stuff around the house. I just want to go read the chat really quick and see if there's something dire that I missed. Okay, Bergie Crunch, thank you so much. 6-0 Win Moon. Soon, you know, when I say soon, it's all relative. I'm okay with the 5-year run. I'm okay with the 10-year run because I'll still be in my age range. As long as I'm under 70, I'm fine. I'm finally on time. John Jar Binks, you are. Sharon, thank you so much for being here as well. How long do we have to hold? As long as it takes, 6-0. As long as it takes for this company to make the full transition into what it should be in a profitable company. But I think it's a monster. I think it's a monster in the wake. And it's just lurking. I think it's going to be great. Good morning, everyone, and afternoon for mostly everyone. So I apologize, guys. Hey, I got a big, long, short position. GME is going down like a rock, baby. Yeah, Pamela, I appreciate that. I really do. Like, you really came in and you were really going to rock the world. But as you can see, I didn't pay any mind to you trolls, and I choose not to. So if GameStop's going to go down, awesome. A lot of us are going to buy a lot more, including our insiders. Glad to see. I hope things are turning around for you after a rough week. Burbank Blossom, you know, I really appreciate that. You know, I feel good. I've had a couple of great days. I'm just going to keep grinding. That's it. But I'm getting hungry. So, shared to the Bird app. Well, thank you, RP. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully they pay attention. Marantz is transitioning. Sergio, I'll fight you right now. I'll fight you with my bare hands, and then I'll break your neck. Okay? Those are threats. Take them. And understand. Jay Predator, how you doing? Let's go. How are you going? How are you guys doing? I think everybody's cool, Jay Cool. I think we're cool. But good morning, guys. It's so late, falling asleep soon. Going to listen in the morning. Thank you, Marantz and the crew. Thank you, Bullero. Ario. I don't even know how to say your name, bro. But Bull, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Go to bed. I know you guys are like out in the UK or somewhere and it's dark. So good morning, guys. Stream out the stream. Oh, yeah, guys. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. And Shady Zoo, how you doing, man? Appreciate you. So it's not about like sharing the stream on Twitter that I need. That's not how this works. What I need, okay? What I need is I need you, one person. You know, they'll end up being like 500 to 1,000 people end up watching this video. We always get that's the average range on views. And so when you guys see it, just know I need you to go up to someone and tell them about GameStop. And if they don't want to listen or if they're skeptical or they need more info, just say, okay, well, I have this channel on YouTube that you should go watch. And that's it. You pass it out word for word, mouth for mouth, one day at a time. That's how I do it. Guys, I get people to subscribe every day. I try. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, guys, listen, you guys want to hear about something? Check this out. And some people are like, that's boring. I can't watch it. I tried to watch your live stream, but I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't understand. Those people don't want to know. Those people want the flash. They want the flash in the pan. Marantz, how's your week going? All good now. Still rough waters. It's always rough, Scott. It's always rough. It's just that time of the year, but I'll be okay. My daughter's birthday is in 3 days, and I'm going to buy a refrigerator. No. Oh, man. GME. There we go. Good job, guys. That's how the system is designed. All the productivity from the workers and goes straight to the banks. Yep. The U.S. imports more because of the petrodollar system. Yep. I totally agree with that. You can't attribute to those macroeconomics events, people getting a little bit extra money. Well, on this one I can. On this one because we gave out extra money. But there it is. Marantz, don't blame your fellow poor people for the problems in the country. You agree the real enemy is the rich. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I don't even know who the rich are. How about that? I don't even know who the people... I don't think the richest people in the world... I don't think the richest person in the world is Elon Musk. I don't because it's not liquid. He'd have to sell his whole position to have the money, and then what would it be worth? And who would have it, and who would have the worth then? The net wealth. You know, it's just different. So, free trophies to everyone. Oh, God. Yeah, I hear that on the conspiracy theories. Everybody got the same amount of money. These stimulus checks didn't do a damn thing. Republicans have the same attitude as the AMC crowd. How you feel about AMC and how I feel about Republicans. That's cool, Mr. Green Bean. It's all the same to me. I know you still love me, so it works out for now. My pronouns are you are and fat, Adam Aaron. Those are them. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, mate, sorry for your loss on Twitter. Keep up the grind. You will be rewarded. Yeah, Alien Scout, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Him and him. He and him, for sure. I'm a reptile. Bro, it's English language. Yeah. I'm left of Marantz, but I agree with him on a lot, including what he's saying right here. Well, thank you. Judge Star, coupon's a man, bro. He's awesome, man. I support Bernie. Okay. I agree with everything my man's is saying except about Trump blaming poor people. I'm not just, it's not like I'm blaming people. I was explaining the people. But there you go. It's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. Life goes on, man. I love socialism. Yeah. And Marxism. Sure you do. You guys are all retarded. I was feeling the burn so much it hurt when I saw him. Yeah, well, he couldn't beat, the hierarchy, like the hierarchy. Yeah, whatever. The Clintons. You can't. Clintons are killers, bro. Allegedly, and I mean politically, they're unstoppable. Disproportionately at the top, my left cousin once argued with me about the order of the alphabet once. Whoa. Yo, that person probably bought AMC as well. Yeah, I'm just reading you guys' chat really quick before I get out of here. I just want to see if I missed anything because, I love what you guys have to say. Social Security, Medicare, and VA, many other programs. They have very high approval ratings. Yeah, it's too much for me. XBit, what's up, babe? How you doing? Planetary is built like a fortress. No debt and $5 billion cash. Wilbur Dodge, very familiar with Planetary. And I just need them to make a profit. That's the difference. So, but I hear you. Does every soldier not get food, clothing, and housing? Do they not get paid a paycheck and serve? Do they not get free health care and serve? Yeah. No. After they finish, no. How about no soldiers? You only get the health care. So, and you have to pay for it. Like you get the VA healthcare, which sucks. That's why I don't use it. But yeah, you don't get a check and you don't get housing and clothes. You only get that while you're in. You'd have to retire after 20 years. They changed it. Obama changed the rules and stuff. Joke's on you. I'm 19. Get the hell out of here. 19. 19 doesn't even know who Mr. Green Bean is. I tell you, man. I had hair when I was 19. Oh my God. I didn't know you don't have hair now. I take the public transportation or walk everywhere. Good job, Keith. Shout out to Keith, my man. Good ass dude right there. 40 and 50-year-olds do that, and then they file for bankruptcy. It's not an age thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've learned from my mistakes. You're absolutely right. There are some idiots out there. So, sure. The fridge sounds like you don't need to get a new fridge. Use that money for GameStop shares. Abe, you haven't met the wife. Other fridge doesn't match the kitchen. All right, there you go. I can make sure you live to 100 plus. Just move to the countryside in Japan and magically you live to the next 20 years. Yeah, I heard, man. Because they're crazy out there. I don't know what you guys are eating. I can't do it. Marantz, when you get a chance, can you live with the quarter three earnings and explain why our accounts payable went up, thus increasing our current liabilities? Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I did see that. But I don't know what we're paying and how it all works out just yet. I have to go read. I'm waiting for the year end. Report, because the year-end report actually gives you the details of it. But I'll go ahead and see. I'll try to look up into it. But thank you so much, Sam, for the kind words. Again, thank you guys who continue to support us and the crew. Thank you guys so much. Marantz, have a good day. Thanks for throwing the stream on. Yeah, no problem. I try, Craig. I'm going to go to work right now, grind it out, going to eat something. This is a big one. Casually mentioning it in the Uber goes a long way. Let people know so they can do their own research. Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate that. But one person, guys. Just go out there and get one person. That's what I meant by the VA healthcare after serving. The other stuff was while serving. Okay, there you go. No problem. Keep strong. CJ, I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to do everything I can, guys. You saw GameStop's on sale today. $22.90 right now. Currently creeping up. I have it coming off at around, ending the day at around $22.85. Am I tripping? You guys don't get to see my screen, so don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on. About right there. Yeah. 22. Oh, I have it at 22.90. So maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll be right. Who knows? I'm never right. Am I? No, I won't say I'm always right. I would get pretty close. Sometimes. I've hit it a couple times. What we about to eat, Marantz? Hot this year? I don't know. Because I didn't put away the leftovers last night, and my wife let me know at like 4 o'clock this morning. She says, hey, you didn't put away the leftovers. I said, hey, I went to bed. I was tired. My home mortgage is through Mezi. I don't know who that is. If they go under, free housing? Yeah, I don't know. But you could squat? I don't know how it happens in Japan. Lots of doppelgangers on Rumble of Marantz. One has 200 followers. I can't win. XBit. I can't win. Well, Marantz has Rumble, and sure isn't the real one. Yeah, guys, what can I do, man? Somebody tell Elon Musk, hey Elon, they use my pictures and my likeliness for everything. I don't know what is so seductive about my face, about me, and how it tries to get money from women. I don't get it, but shit, bro, this is the problem. That's why he needs his OnlyFans. Elon likes following people with OnlyFans. Oh man, I don't want to do an OnlyFans. Because then at this point I could, and just tell my wife it's not me. That ain't me, baby. Nah, somebody did all that, not me. Shit, guys, it has been the most stressful life that anyone could ever imagine. You do not want this type of recognition, and they attack, man. They attack and they send messages, and it's the worst. So anyway, sucks. Can't have like a real Facebook. Can't have like a real Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't have any of that. I'm telling you, because if you do anything with pictures, they're gonna take your pictures and then they're gonna use them. And they got new pictures now, and all my pictures are gonna have gray hair. I don't have that much. I mean, I have gray, but bros, I'm gonna have to go get a haircut. I'm gonna have to look sharp for you guys real soon. But anyway. Let's get it. Kai's is going to need to start his OnlyFans page and make it for his Bed Bath & Beyond loss. It's about to get real. Are they under $3 yet? Oh, man. Let me go check that real quick while I'm here with you guys. Let's go see. Yeah, I'm still there at the 90 there. Okay. On my little mini checklist, Bitcoin over 17K, which I said it would do. Bed Bath & Beyond at $3. Oh, $5.87 on AMC. HYMC, 51 cents, bro. Ape is up. Ape is up 9%. 7 cents. Okay, same thing. There you go. Yeah, it's bad. So SPY's recovering today, this afternoon, trying to make it look good. It's trash, bro. Everything's going down. Remember, everything's going down. By the time February hits, it's going to be an amazing market to look at. But as long as you're still in GameStop, you're good. What the hell happened here, bros? What happened in the middle of the night on my arm? I got bit by something. Yo, there we go. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. Anyway, gotta go. All right, guys. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Oh, by the way, if you guys want free NFTs and shit, Kyoto post, because I can't go back into Twitter and see everybody's messages. I need everybody to go into the Discord, to the NFT channel, and post your address. I have a lot of stuff to hand out. I'm just going to put it that way. Hope you're feeling good today. I'm feeling great. I'm just hungry, man. So tell it to all the moms and take pictures of everyone and everything and post it on social media. Yeah, Aspire, not my moms. No, ain't nobody taking pictures of me, bro. Don't work that way. No, I did not. Join the Discord. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. And we got good cover stories on how they got rich instead of Moas. Yeah, I went to work. My PC died waiting on my new rig. Oh, no problem, Kyoto. Yeah, I went to work, and I'm infinitely rich. I'm extremely rich. I'm rich in life. I have food in my belly. I have electricity in my house. I have running water, and I have you. So that's how I got rich. That's my backstory. Thank you guys so much. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop. GameStop, I appreciate everything. Millionaires, I really do. Peace.